Normally, you don't think of Congress getting a lot done on Friday nights, or Friday afternoons, or any time on Friday, or really any other day of the week. But this past Friday was different, because Republicans finally had a chance to pass a sweeping tax bill that would make all those clenched smiles next to Trump totally worth it.
Breaking overnight, the Senate passes a massive tax cut.
The most sweeping tax plan in 3 decades.
Days of frantic deal-making and fiery debate ending overnight with a celebration by victorious Republicans. In the lead-up to the vote, Democrats complained they were given just hours to read the 400-plus page final bill, packed with late additions, sometimes scribbled in the margins.
I can read one word. It's called add this language. Can you tell me what that word is? If you can, you got better eyes than me.
Yeah, I can read it because I do have better eyes than you. That clearly says Atras-Burgersberg. Now, what language it is, that I don't know. You know what's interesting is these senators basically finished this tax bill the same way I try to finish my exam after the teacher said, pens down, right? You'd be like, pens down, and I'll be like, all right, done, and that. And that. I said pens down. No, I'm done. And that. Trevor, give me your paper. Sorry, ma'am, here it is. And that. Yeah, that's what Republican senators are basically doing. Although, instead of the difference between a B and a B minus, this is the difference between does the oil business get an extra $50 billion or something. And the great news for these senators is now that they've passed the bill, they'll finally have some downtime to read it. What might they find?
Elimination of the Obamacare mandate, slashing the corporate tax rate from 35 to 20%, doubling standard deductions but abolishing all individual state and local income tax deductions.
In 10 years, people making between $50,000 and $75,000 a year would effectively pay $4 billion more in taxes, while people making $1 million or more would pay $5.8 billion less.
Well, all I can say is people who decided to be rich instead of poor, good call. Because this is going to be great for you, man. It's a good choice. More people should make it. The truth is, when you do get into some of the details, it becomes pretty clear that the Republicans weren't thinking of average Americans.
There are also some new and surprising amendments, like tax breaks for private jet owners and for alcohol producers.
An amendment by Texas Senator Ted Cruz allows parents to pay for K-12 private school tuition using tax-free college savings accounts.
There's something in there for owners of wineries, owners of golf courses.
Yeah, so there you have it. If you're flying your kids to their private school on your personal jet from your golf course winery, then your problems are finally over. And by the way, do alcohol producers really need a tax break now? Huh? This whole bill is basically an ad for drinking. It should just make them like, you work hard, struggle to make ends meet, and now your taxes just went up. It's Miller time. Oh, the Senate bill also targets the estate tax. So now, couples with up to $22 million could pass on more of their fortunes tax-free, which may seem ridiculous to the 99.8% of people who don't have that kind of money. But as its defenders explain, rich people just deserve it more.
Last week, Republican Senator Chuck Grassley told the Des Moines Register, I think not having the estate tax recognizes the people that are investing as opposed to those that are just spending every darn penny they have, whether it's on booze or women or movies.
And having said that, Senator Grassley jumped back into the black and white movie from whence he came.